Okay guys, as you can see, I have sanded this top, which I knew in the beginning I was going to have to do, or I wanted to do. When I started putting this dye on this top, remember this is a maple cap, I didn't do anything other than just a very light sanding on this top. After I started putting that dye on it, man, I saw all kinds of imperfections all over this thing. But I knew I was going to be sanding that first coat of dye off, but I had to do a little more sanding than I had planned. But anyway, I'm going to try to put a very light coat of purple on this now. I got 30 milliliters of alcohol in here. I don't have any idea how much dye I got to put in this yet. So I'm going to start off really small. And this, what I've got in this jar is already diluted about 75-25, 25 with alcohol. Let's see what this does. That's going to be very thin. Let me try one more. Let's see what that does. Still not using rags, and I know I probably should be. If I can get my big hand down in there. I think that's kind of what I want. Yeah, that'll work. Just a very light color to kind of color in some of this white that's still showing. I want to do the whole guitar in this. This little mark here will be under the bridge plate. It won't matter. Remember, I've told you all, I don't have any experience doing this. This is all just kind of trial and error for me. But I've always got in the back of my mind what I can do to fix this if I screw it up. You know, and it all boils down to, if I have to, I'll just paint it. I really don't want to do that, but I can do that. This kind of seems like it goes on a little better to go against the grain. Seems to cover a little better. I know this looks blue, but it's purple. I planned on putting a little turquoise in this and a little light rose like pink to bring out some of the pinks in this purple. You can see a little bit of them in here. But after spilling a whole bottle of turquoise dye yesterday, I don't know if I'll be doing that or not. I do have some blue and some blue jean blue. But I'm going to let this dry and see what happens. Be careful not to spill anything else. But I think this is going to work. I've still got this little spot over here to deal with. And I probably ought to be doing that right now, but I saved some of the sawdust when I sanded this top that has the purple dye in the sawdust. I'm hoping I can put a little bit of that on there and drop fill that. But I've been messing with it and messing with it. I don't want to, make it any worse. I mean, you know, if it's got a blemish in it, it's got a blemish in it. I hate it, but, you know, I screwed up and let that grain filler get on the top of that guitar and didn't get to it in time. And like I said, this cap is so thin, it pulled a small chunk out of it. I tried to save that little chunk, but it was useless. All right, let's stop this for now. I'll get back with you. Take care.